Hey everyone, welcome. My name's Melinda and I'm with Creative Collections. Hello and welcome. I am so glad you're here. Happy Monday. As you're hopping on, be sure to hit that heart button or the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe either to my Facebook channel or my YouTube channel. That way you're going to get crafty inspirations every single week, okay? Multiple times a week. Who knows? At least I go live at least 4 or 5 times a week. Okay, so you're going to get lots of good content. So hello and welcome. I have a really cute inspirational project for you tonight. We are using, well, I didn't have the right size that I wanted, so we're going to cut this down, but one of the shapeable banners, we're going to use that. We're also using this transfer, which is called the patriotic banners. I think we're going to use stars and stripes for Memorial Weekend. Hello Michelle, you're the first to comment, so there you go. You got entered into the drawing for Friday. There will be a drawing on Friday. So yeah, how is everyone? Sorry, I got home and I got lazy. Has anybody ever done that? Just you get home from work and you just like are lazy. And then look, oh my goodness, we're gonna use this awesome scarf. I will link this below. Anyways, it is a scarf, but it is of the flag, okay? We're gonna use that tonight too. Very exciting to use. Okay, had to get it out of that packaging. Hey honey, hi Deborah. Okay, so like I said, I have a very cool project. We're gonna make a wreath from scratch, basically. So have you ever gone to a Hobby Lobby or Michael's or God rest in peace, Joann's, and you see those wreaths and they're gorgeous and it's like just a plain green wreath? It's just absolutely crazy that they want so much money for, right? Hi Connie, not feeling great, so did some retail therapy. I saw that. Thank you Michelle for your order. I saw that this morning. I was like, oh, Michelle is shopping. It's okay, you know, we have to do that retail therapy in order to be creative. So yeah, I did some retail shopping too. Yeah, so anyways, hi Susan, welcome back. Okay, so I set the timer, but as I was saying, have you ever, like, you know, in those wreaths, you know, for just a greenery wreath, they want $35, $39. And it's like, even if they're at 40% off, that's still crazy, crazy expensive. So I decided, you know what, we're going to make our own. So I'm going to try this. I've never done this before, but you know what, I feel pretty confident. So all I did was I got a grapevine wreath for $5.99 at 40% off. At 40% off, so I only paid $5.99. Whoops, hold on. Come on, focus. Nope, it doesn't want to focus, sorry. There we go, $5.99. And then they had like tons of these garland. And I got one of these at, I think it was on sale. Anyways, I know I did not pay $18.99. I think I paid 50% off, so I only paid like $9 for it. Okay, so I'm at $14 to make mine. I am not paying $40 one. You got your window frame built, and we still have to work on it. Yay, well I'm glad you got it built though. Because you're making it out of the picture frames, right? Did you filled out the form, right? So as long as you filled out the form, I wouldn't worry about it too much. And tomorrow, if you have the opportunity, you could chat with them. You can chat with Chalk and see where your thing is. So all we're going to do is we're going to take our greenery, and I have the zip ties from like Dollar Tree. You know, when I go and I buy zip ties, I buy like, you know, like hundreds of these at a time, because they're great for everything. Okay, yeah, so I would, if you, I would chat with them. Just, you go into your office, and I will send you, when I get off of here, Deborah, I'll show you how to do it. I'll send you a picture of what button to push. Hey, Hannah. Hi, Tanya. So I thought, you know, let's make our own wreath, right? Because I just want a basic green wreath that I can decorate. And I thought, you know what? This is great. You don't have to glue. Just take those little mini zip ties. And we're going to zip tie it to this wreath form. And then we're going to put a project together. So, because I'm telling you, I refuse to spend a fortune, even if it's on sale at 40% off. That's still crazy. Yeah, the canvas frames. Have you seen, okay, I'm going to do it, y'all. Have y'all seen, they're called zipper frames? You know, like when I showed y'all how to do the busty canvas? Well, apparently you use a zipper. Same concept, but use a zipper. So they're called zipper canvases or something like that. And I have a canvas that I can use. No, I did not see a message from you, Deborah. I haven't checked. So if you send it on the business side, I haven't checked the business, sorry. But I'll check it when I get off of here. I was so busy yesterday. So I told myself yesterday morning, and Matt's on here, he could vouch for me, because he asked me, what are you going to do? And I said, well, and this was like at 7 o'clock this morning. Oh, timer, Hannah! Yay! Okay, I'll check. Whoop. Anyways, he asked me what was I going to do today? And I said, well, my plan is to work in the studio for 3 hours. And yeah, I'll check the message. I am so sorry that I didn't check it. I didn't even think to check it, to be honest with you. I apologize. Anyways, I was like, my plan is to work in the studio for 3 hours. And then I'm going to go in the house, and I'm going to play on the embroidery machine for a few hours and do laundry and all that, right? I got so busy out here. Oh my gosh. My craft studio, I just have a few things that I need to find homes for. But my craft studio is clean, Hannah. It is so organized and clean. So, be on the lookout for, I think I'm going to do it in video form. But I'm going to give a craft room tour or a craft studio tour. I mean, is it perfect? No. But I don't think any craft studio is ever perfect, right? I mean, I'm not Pinterest. I am not Pinterest. So, if I want it to be Pinterest, then it would be perfect. Yeah, and then I worked today, so it's like, ugh. But yeah, I will definitely check. But so I spent like 6.5, 7 hours out here yesterday, cleaning, hauling all kinds of crap out, organizing. I know, I was like a cleaning machine yesterday. Anyway, so I got in around, well, I came out here about 9, maybe 8:45. So I started around 9-ish, maybe earlier. And I got in like at 4 into the house. So I'm like, dang, I worked. I worked all day. So, I mean, when I'm not live, I still work. I just doing other things. So yeah, you could definitely make one of these yourself at such a cheaper price than what you can buy them for. Because I looked at the base, and most of them were all like, the base was grapevine. So I'm like, well, if that's what they're using, then I'm going to do the exact same thing. Okay, so then we just need to see where we need to maybe put a couple of these little ones just to keep the leaves. Yeah, I had this hiding out in my sewing room because the cat, y'all know Oreo, he, when I brought it in a couple months ago, he was wanting it. He likes anything greenery. It is eucalyptus. So then I think what I'm going to do, now that I have like everything put into a home in here and stuff. So look at that. We just made a wreath. Isn't that awesome? Here, I'm going to do a front view so you can see it hanging up. Hi, guys. So look, we just made a wreath. And I only, like, 10 bucks. 10, 12 bucks. Okay? So we're going to set that aside. Let me clean this up. This is going to go on my front door, I think. And then I promised myself yesterday, I am going to clean up after myself out here. Or at least clean once a week. Okay. Is there anything you don't do, Susan? You cut, oh wait. Wow, Susan, that's pretty impressive. I just go to Hobby Lobby and buy them for $5.99 at half off. It's a eucalyptus. So it's just eucalyptus. That's impressive. Okay. So I thought I had like one of our smaller banners, but apparently I didn't. So, but we're going to make this one work. This is our, because all it is cut. Okay. So this is one of our shapeable banners. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this out. So I know that I'm going to fold it over. So I just want to make sure where I have that bend fold. Because this is my way of measuring. Okay. So I see where the bend fold is, and then okay, I think that should work. If not, that's okay. I got more. Yes, I learned zip ties a while back. I had bought a patriotic wreath at Hobby Lobby, and I was taking the tags off of it and everything, that I thought was tags or ties, and it turned out it was all zip ties, and that's what was holding the wreath together. I'm like, well, gee, that was genius. So I just put zip ties back on it and reshaped it, and so that's where I kind of learned that idea, was like through my own mistake. Okay, so I apparently didn't have the smaller banner, and that's okay, because we're going to make one. When you don't have, you make, right? Okay, look at that. And you can't even tell that I did that. These are shapeables, so. And I think this is going to go on there perfect. We're going to do stars and stripes. And then I was thinking, well, do I want the stars to go across? I don't know. I don't think so, because we're using the patriotic flag. But I am going to use the color home. I think this is, yep. And we're going to use cherry. So I'm going to do stars in home and in cherry, and then stripes in home. Well, Susan, I need you on my dream team. Susie Homemaker, yeah. Okay. Oh, have you? Tornadoes? I don't know why I'm scared to like go to Missouri. I'm kind of freaked out about it a little bit. Okay. Oh, timer. Oh, you know what? Sorry, honey, you're not qualified. So I'm going to take the one before you, which is Hannah. Because I'm not sending you anything over where you're at. Bye, honey. It kicked you off twice. Well, that's rude. Did you tell him I'm live and that's rude? Okay. So we're going to... I'm just using regular paste. This isn't going to be washed, so I don't need to use ink or anything like that. Okay. Whoop, and it goes through. Apparently. Let me grab a wipe. Yeah, I took out the trash out here. I mean, I was busy. I was a cleaning machine. We had Rory and Piper's races on Saturday. So I'm like, I needed to get out here. To get everything cleaned and organized and for the week. You're having summer-like weather. Nice. Okay, and then cherry. I'm going to pull some cherry. Okay. Now I'm going to pull this off. Oh, ta-da! Isn't that cute? Okay, and then set that to dry. Let me grab a tissue. I'm going to clean this right here. Because it'll just be easier. My goal is to clean up after myself and not let anyone else close. Okay. Last week you had to watch on your phone. It wouldn't let you comment. Oh my goodness. It would bounce you off. Oh my goodness. Well, it turned off cold here. We had beautiful weather Thursday and Friday and somewhat nice weather on Saturday. And then yesterday was okay weather. I mean, it wasn't anything to brag about. But today I didn't take a jacket to work and I was cold. I always keep like a lightweight sweat jacket or something in my office because I know me. But if they had asked me to do like recess, I'd be like, no, because I don't want to freeze. I mean, would I have told them no? Yeah, I think I would have. Today I would have. Okay. Oh, I thought you said you're coming to the States. I was going to say, Connie, when are you going to be here? I'll meet you. Don't tease me like that, girl. I'm just going to put my paste away because we're done with the paste. So we're going to dry what we got. Okay. So we're going to dry this. I'm like, where's my dryer at? Yeah, I even had to turn, because I turned off the main heat in here. And I was going to have my son install the air conditioner. And, but I have my little heater going. Total knee replacement. You got this, Susan. Connie had one 6 months ago. Oh, timer. Man, Hannah, tonight is your lucky night. You are on it, girl. You were vacuuming your floors, physical therapy. See, I would be the big wimp. I would be the great big wimp. Okay, that's all dry. So let's put this baby together. So if you're wondering, I am just putting that on there. I'm going to put this back in the packaging. That way you keep the dust off of it, your transfers. And that will keep them around a lot longer. Okay. Now I have to see where I think this will be. No, I think I want this to be the bottom. Okay. And then what we are going to do is I'm just going to tack it down with some glue just on the leaf, not the leaves itself, but the stems. And then you'll be able to pull it up. But before we do that, so we have our scarf, right? And what we are going to do is I am going to trying to decide how I want to loop it. I think I'm going to loop it from the back. I want the flag too. Nope, I want to loop it from the front. Sorry guys. I'm figuring this out. Figuring it out. So you're going to loop it from the front. And then we're going to pull it like so. It's a lot easier when you don't have any obstructions on it. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to hold it up just so I can see it. Make sure that I like it. Okay, yes. Okay. So now we're going to put this on. And then my door. Oh, I thought I did turn it on. Okay, I was like, I knew I turned on my hot glue gun, but it didn't feel hot. Okay, I'm just tacking it down with some hot glue just on the green stem of the wreath, okay? Did y'all notice when I turned the front facing camera? I'll show y'all. I mean, see if you guys notice. But I cleaned up all the Easter stuff. So that's all cleaned up. Put it all away. Okay. Oh, geez. I'll make sure it's straight. Okay. Like, that was not bright. Thanks, Susan. You know, and wreaths are so expensive. Which I don't know why. Timer! Hannah! Oh my goodness. Hannah, you are the commenting machine tonight. You're starting back to make stuff. Yay, Connie. Yep, gotta get your crafting out, right? We all have to have our little crafting fun. Okay. I'm just not sure that I like. Okay. You guys ready to see this? Hey, everybody. Hi, Faye. Hello. Is May 7th. You have to get to work. Yeah, the pressure's on, right? Okay. So we have our stars and stripes, but look what you did with, I didn't make a bow. I just used a scarf. And you can get this on Amazon, and it wasn't that much. I think it was like 10 bucks for the scarf. I will link that below so y'all can There, that's better. So that's my door. I don't know if it's gonna go on my door or not. Anyways, what do y'all think? You'll stop for tonight. No, I like it when you guys comment. I love this. So no bow necessary. So, and it's quite long for draping, and it has the stars and stripes. Now, I just tacked this part down with glue. And so if I want to take it up and put something else on, I can just take my heat gun and heat the glue up, pull it off, and then I can put something else. I can make another banner. So, and then take this off, and then I can do another bow or something. You love it, Susan? Thank you. That was a quick, fast project. It only took 30 minutes. So that's not bad at all. From start to finish. I mean, I actually had to make the wreath. Put that away. See, I'm cleaning up after myself. You received your package the other day. Thank you. Oh, your wood cutouts. I'm like, what did you order? You're welcome. No, thank you. Yeah, and see, I have them up there, the ones that we made. Oh, anyways, I was going to show you. Look, I cleaned up the whole thing, and so now we're moving right into patriotic, and I feel like this needs to be hung out here, the wreath. Yes, definitely do that, Deborah. Yes, definitely send me a picture of that. So this is tonight's project. I absolutely love this. Stars and Stripes, ready for Memorial Day. Coming up in May. So, yes, time to start getting our patriotic on, right? Gotta love that Americana, everything. Okay, that's what I got for you guys tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. This week is only a 4-night live because I'm going out of town Friday. Oh, so you know what? Thursday I will do the drawing, okay? And then I will get the stuff in the mail on Friday. So Thursday will be the drawing because, yes, I am out of town, big race weekend. So I'm leaving on Friday. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with another inspirational, look, I have my sign, inspire, up project that you can create on a budget. Okay, so you love it. Awesome. I'm glad you do. So I will see you all tomorrow. So until then, you guys have a great Tuesday. Happy crafting. Good night, everyone.